From Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida, SpinoKing Sports presents Major League Baseball. Tonight's ball game is between the Houston Astros and the 2020 ALCS champions Tampa Bay Rays.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. The pitching should be a story in this one. First pitch is coming up. Blake Snell is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. My opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's 4 for 13. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So striding in, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Low for ball 1. Two and 0 to Brantley.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike.
That's a sink out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. A swing and a miss at the slider at 88, 2-2. Altuve, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Now the 1-0. Line hard, but foul. One and two now as this catches the outer half. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is line to left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Jorgan Alvarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the 1-0.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. 2 left for the Astros. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game.
You're watching SpinoKing Saturday Baseball.
Zach Greinke gets the start for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. In now, Randy Arozarena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Sliced hard, but foul. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 8.
Standing in, Brandon Lau, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Greinke looks in, and the pitch.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Nope.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Rays go in order. 1-2-3. Still no score. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Lead off for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Kyle Tucker comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. One out, nobody on. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Gurriel is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Manuel Margot. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
1-0.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Altuve is under it. 1 out.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the corner infielder, Ji-Man Choi. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Now here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. On, he pops it up. Correa into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Hit down the line at first. Altuve, just 5'6" tall and bats from the right side. He's a 9-year major league vet. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Zunino gathers it, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it. 1 out.
Batting it, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next will be Willie Adames. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Behind 0-2 now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting 9, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Now batting, Mike Zunino. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Zunino has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Greinke steps into his windup. 2-2 on its way home. Hot shot to third. Bregman gloves it. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Pops this one up. Choi is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Popped up. Lau has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Jorgan Alvarez.
Stepping into the box, Jorgan Alvarez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Counts 1-0. No, that's low.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1, 2, 3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Into the box now, Austin Meadows back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter.
Digging in, Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, Brandon Lau. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Greinke steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Ready on 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Houston,
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Stepping in now, Kyle Tucker, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel taken high and deep to right. Meadows moving back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
So coming to the plate, Martin Maldonado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a pop-up now. Wendell makes the catch to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. Manuel Margot is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Even 1-1 count to Margot. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Line toward right center, and the Rays are in the hit column.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
A look, now the pitch. Ji-Man Choi is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And the runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung out and missed for strike 1. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Got him reaching there. Strike two.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Joey Wendell digs in now. High in the air down the right field line. Tucker is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Greinke comes set. Here's the first pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
2 out with the man at first. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air to center. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Ryan Thompson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 81, Ryan Thompson.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
No outs, nobody on. Two and one after the foul ball there.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Kiermaier at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 2-0. And there's a base hit on the line. Altuve rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 2.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right
there. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. This ball will be chopped foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jorgan Alvarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0. Well struck down the right field line, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. The 1-1.
Nope, outside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Margot looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to left center as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
John Curtis takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 84, John Curtis.
Carlos Correa will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Correa.
Now here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. Weak roller right side. Knee high, he barehands it. How about that?
The batter, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Tucker. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And a bouncing ball, foul. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Astros lead this one 5-0. Now at the plate, Willie Adames will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Another 0-2 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. The 0-1 delivery. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Now in the box, Randy Arozarena, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2-0 now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Called strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau, as he sends it on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Manuel Margot is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the Astros 5, the Rays 4. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Martin Maldonado. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses with it, 1-1. This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
George Springer will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, 2 down now.
The second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Altuve, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Hit in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Number 58 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For Houston, number 58.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Hey. 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's out. Hey.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back easily. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
All even now, 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Willie Adames.
Stepping in, Willie Adames. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Slapped hard the opposite way. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 5-4. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Michael Brantley.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Ball.
And there's ball 2 now. The count. Now the pitch.
3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1.
And it's fouled away. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Jorgan Alvarez. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Meadows moving back at the track, the wall, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it's now 7-4.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. Got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
To swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly long ball.
Your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1 ball.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. This is popped up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
The batter, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Now here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Astros 7, the Rays 4. Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
So here's Mike Zunino, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fouled off. And the pitch on 2-1. 2-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Austin Meadows. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Nobody out, runner on first. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Randy Arozarena. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Hit hard on the ground at first, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roy, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming up. The Astros lead it 7-4. Aaron Loop enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. And now pitch on the way. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Margot looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel, and they double him up. It's 8-4. To the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Lou is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Ready on 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Maldonado is retired, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 4,
George Springer, the next to hit. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the pitch. Yeah. Here's the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve. as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's the Astros 8, the Rays 4. Blake Taylor, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 62, Blake Taylor.
Ji-Man Choi will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Now the pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Taylor stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Ready with the 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier, pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Adames, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Now the 1-0. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Brantley. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Roberto Osuna takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping in now, Mike Zunino. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Osuna is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-6 the final score tonight. Houston get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Zach Greinke earns the victory on the mound. Blake Snell struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.